Uh, what about biblical horrors we ignore? How does that look? How does that sound, guys? It's fine. I don't know anyone with one to smash on or pass on something. Watch about a body cam. Yeah, I'm not taking my helmet off. Alright. Should we watch this or body cam? Dude, I'm not doing smash or pass, bro. Poll it. I don't know. Hang on. How do I poll? Hang on. Dude, I ain't know how to poll nothing. Wait. Dude, I'm not smashing or passing Pokemon, bro. Alright. Yeah, you know what? 1 for body cam. 2 for this one. Well, hang on, my thing's kind of in the way. Hang on. Can y'all see it? Hang on. Is the armor real? Yeah, it's real. Make a tier list of games. Yeah, I'm not making a tier list. Okay, we're watching this video. I'm not getting on Omegle.
This interest started to see. In fact,
how does it sound?
Awfully normal. Now, to be clear, this video is not for preaching. For all.
Is the audio good? Ugh. Your only reason a gene pool needs a lifeguard. Skip. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. Pussy. Alright, let me think. Alright. Alright, I'm not watching this video. What about disturbing internet rabbit holes? How does that sound? Alright, we could do this one or the Judas Paradox. Which one are y'all thinking? Can you react to the new Trump image? I think that is pretty interesting. Dude, everyone else has already talked about it, bruh. Like, I mean, what do you mean react to the new Trump image? Just pull up a picture and be like, oh, he's like impersonating Jesus. Oh, I'm mad. Like everyone else did. Watch a free movie on YouTube. I'll give your thoughts. Okay, you know what? Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay. Trump. Oh, come on. Trump. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's take a look. Hang on. How do I take a... Alright, here it is. Guys, I'm so mad about this, dude. Yeah, hang on. Oh, what is he saying? Fake suit from Temu. Is this made by Trump? Dude, aren't you angry? Why are you so angry? Baby voice low. Lol. Okay. Yeah, I'm mad about the image. I mean, he's like impersonating Jesus. I mean, first off, you know, he's he's kind of a fake Christian, you know? He's more of a... I mean, he celebrated his daughter becoming Jewish, you know, so that's like, you know, kind of like the same as celebrating your daughter going to hell, you know? I mean, you know, what else? It's okay for little CK to be upset. Okay. Little CK. No, but yeah, he's a pretty much a fake Christian and stuff. He even sold like Trump Bibles with his name on it and stuff. Stuff's retarded, dude. I mean, who is that even supposed to be? Some old guy? Some random guy, but oh no. I mean, it's dumb. I mean, what else can I say? Like, I think Donald Trump's a fake Christian. He just, you know, pretends to be Christian for, you know, to get more votes or more support, I guess. So, I mean, there's not much else to say about it. That's Epstein on the bed. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay, which one are we watching? Disturbing Internet Rabbit Holes or the Judas Paradox? Your helmet looks so bad. Okay, Crusty Toenail, count your days, bro. I'm tired of you, bro. Freaking tired of you. Yeah, I forgot to put my gloves on. There we go. So powerful. Okay. Meat gloves. Try not to laugh challenge. Dude, try not to laugh challenges always suck, bro. It's like always some like goy slop. Every single time, dude. You know what? Let's put that to the test. We're putting it to the test. Alright, hang on. Try not to laugh. Alright, here we go. What the frick? These ads suck, bro. Try not to laugh. Special. Which one are we picking, guys? Which one? Oh, which one are y'all thinking? This one, or this one? We're not doing that one. Only these. That 1, 2, or 3. So, which one? Which first one? Okay. He said hello. Okay, thank you. Alright, I guess we're doing the first one.
Don't laugh or even crack a smile while watching this video. If you laugh, you lose.
You don't even see my reaction, bro, because of the helmet.
Viewers can't keep a straight face. Are you one of the unbreakable 0.1%? Prove it right now.
This is freaking goy slop, dude.
Beginner, pro, and the impossible. Can you make it through all 3? All right, let's start easy.
Make your camera at the bottom smaller. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, here we go. Try not to laugh.
Game over. Ready? Here we go.
Not doing the Italian brainwash quiz. You said this, we're doing this. We're staying on this, okay? Bye. Hey, Kostnight, du mag das Grobertig. You... I don't know. I speak only a little bit of German.
How did you miss that bad?
Dude, this fucking sucks, bro. Okay, hang on. We're skipping. We're skipping to the end. I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting a very important phone call. Hello?
Yeah, did you ever take your driving test?
No. I'm kind of busy right now. I'll talk with you later.
What are you doing?
I'm streaming.
What was your username again?
Christ Knight 777 on Twitch.
Anyone watching it right now?
Yeah, people are watching it.
Is it just Ivan and them?
Shut up, bro. It's not Ivan. Don't say their names.
Oh, you're right.
Alright.
So,
Alright, see ya. Alright, let me see. Let me watch. I'm such a gas trap. What this is. Yeah, this sucks. This video sucks, booty hole, bro. We're moving on. No, we're going to the very end. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, we're moving on. Come on, we need good videos, bro. I saw my grandma pleasing herself. I can't hold it in anymore. Dude. These freaking videos, bro. These videos suck. Dude, we had like a good video we could have watched. But now we had to do some try not to laugh challenge, bro. Need the stomach effect of child neglect. Did we do this one? What do y'all think? It's Reb. We'll do best, Reb. We'll do worst. Do dumber. Okay, that's an insult. You're insulting me. I know that's an insult. Okay? Alright, I saw Biggie in hell, saw heaven, and God gave her a chilling word. Bro. What do y'all think of this one, bro? She saw Biggie in hell. Smash or pass anime. I'm not smashing or passing, bro. People who literally melted to their seats. Tales from the internet. I don't know, I might do this one, but this guy seems a little liberal, if you get what I'm saying. Slay or nay on anime. Dude, I'm not doing that. No, fine. No, I'm not gonna give into it. I'm not giving into it, okay? I'm Christ Knight, and Christ Knight doesn't do smash or pass. I'm so retarded, bro. What's chat saying? Do you know what? Frick. Hang on, let me. Do you know what a Euro is? No, I don't. But you can talk about Jews. I'm not talking about Jews right now. Alright. We're doing the disturbing effect of child neglect. We're doing this one.
Trauma. It's a word that's thrown around a ton on the internet nowadays, but it can manifest itself in all types of different forms. Maybe you've endured a bad relationship.
Dude, people just throwing the word like trauma around all the time, bro. That stuff annoys me. Remember, I was like trolling on VR. Hang on, wait, I got a new chat. Hang on, look up Hitler's 34th rule. I'm not looking that up. Anyway, it's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm not looking that up. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, people just like throw out the word trauma all the time, bro, or PTSD. Like there's like people out there talking about their like religious trauma, you know, and it's just like, you know, being forced to go to church or something. We want smash or pass, right, guys? We're not doing smash or pass. Dude, how am I gonna clip smash or pass, bro? Type 1 for smash or pass. Oh my goodness. Fine, we're doing smash or pass. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I don't understand what you're saying! Okay, here we go. Do I really want to do some smash or pass, bro? El Smasho Paso Grudo edition. Dude. Yeah, I'm not being forced into something I don't want to do. That's it. I'm not being forced into it. I don't want to. Yes, no. No, I'm not doing it. Dude, there's so many good videos here. How different are inner thought? Freaking thick, dude. How different are inner monologues? Why do we fear the uncanny valley? Come on. There's so many good. Like, look at this debate. What do you do? What do I do? Okay. Cliff versus greatest atheist alive. Okay. Gary's depictions of hell. There's so many, bro. There's 5 disturbing camping encounters. Yeah, we're doing this one. We're going all in. We're not changing it. We're going all into this video right here. Trick.
Nicholas Papar runs a small YouTube channel from Wisconsin where he
Now, let me see if the audio's good. Give me a second.
His videos are.
Let me see if the audio's good. Give me a second.
From a fishing channel, but a
Let me see if the audio's
video
good.
he posted in
Give me a
June
second.
2025 took a much darker turn. The video begins like any other, with Nicholas
Mong
fishing the local
Ika
river
versus
with
Benjamin
his dog Dola,
Netanyahu
nearby.
at battle.
That's when things got
Do
weird.
need a mod? Do need mod. I don't need a mod yet, dude. Maybe, hey, if you stay, I might make you a mod. Smash or pass or we leave. I'll mod for you. Yeah, I don't trust you, bro. My face a little itchy.
On the edge of the riverbank,
There we
he spotted
go.
a stranger watching him from within the bushes. Nicholas
Dude,
mentioned
why do we
video
want to do
footage
smash or
of the
pass, bro?
man
You know,
with
fine.
unsettling
Fine, you know, I'm going all in.
expression. The
Yeah,
stranger
you
kept
freaking twisted my hand. We're doing freaking smash or pass, bro. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit. I can barely see. Smash or pass. Okay. Alright, let me put anime. Alright, there we go. I don't watch anime. Bro is not setting a good example. Dude. We will leave unless Omegle or Smash or Pass. That's what you freaking... We're not doing... Okay, Pokemon 1, Anime 2. 1 or 2? 2. 1. I'm seeing more 1s. Yeah, more 1s. Alright, we're doing anime. We're doing this one. Is that one good? Oni. Okay, yeah, we're doing this one. Pass, bro. Pass. I don't know, it's probably a femboy or something. Pass. Pass. Not gay. Pass. No, she looks liberal. Pass. Pass. Freaking Dorito chin, bruh. Look up beep or pass. Yeah, I'm not looking at it. Pokemon was 1. Was Pokemon 1? Yeah. Alright, just put Pokemon in chat. If you want me to do Pokemon, put Pokemon in chat. Okay, fine, we're doing Pokemon. Pokemon was 1. Okay, Pokemon it is. Master Pass. Alright, I guess we're doing this one.
Welcome back, friends, to XYZ Fun Quiz.
What
Let's
the
play
frick?
Smash or Pass Pokemon's character. Subscribe for more awesome quizzes.
Chinese made this.
Smash or Pass?
We want
Pikachu.
Gordo edition. Freaking pass, bro. I'm doing pass on all of these, dude. They're freaking animals. I'm not a Muslim.
Smash or Pass?
Freaking pass.
Charizard.
Freaking dragon, bro. Yeah, someone said smash. Pass, bro. This is like a freaking turtle. Ain't no one freaking smashing a turtle. Freaking turtle, bro. Thick.
Number 4, Smash or Pass?
Oh, that's an actual turtle now. That's an actual shell. Yeah, freaking pass, bro.
Number 5, Smash or Pass? Jigglypuff.
Okay, that's freaking some bubble gum. Pass.
What about this one? Smash or
That's
Pass?
just a cat. That is just a cat. Pass. A cat with a coin.
Smash
Yeah, that's
or
the
Pass,
freaking
Caesar?
duck or what is it called? A platypus, bro. Freaking pass.
What's your choice for this one? Smash or Pass?
Alright. Alright, that's a pass, but at least it's more humanoid now.
What's your choice
Okay,
for this
that is just a
Pokemon
little
character?
fuzzball,
Smash
dude.
or
I'm
Pass?
passing it. Wow.
What's
Okay.
your
I don't know.
choice? Smash or
Hey, that's a
Pass?
dog.
Easy.
That's a pass. Or a fox. I don't know what that is.
What's your choice for Snorlax? Smash
Oh my
or
god,
Pass?
dude. Yeah, obviously pass, bro.
Let's see if you can smash or pass Mewtwo. What about this one?
A
Smash or
pass.
pass?
Pass. You gotta be willing to eat anything. What are you
Smash
talking
or
about?
pass,
Pass.
spaghetti?
That's a freaking little egg baby thing.
What's your choice for this one?
Oh my
Smash or
gosh.
pass?
This sucks, bro. It's all pass. If you know, you know. You
What
either
will you
starving or
choose
you
for
ain't
Smash
hungry.
here? Smash or
I pass. Freaking hedgehog or whatever. Pass.
What about this one? Totodile. Smash
It's just
or
a
pass?
crocodile. Pass. Yeah.
Smash or pass?
That's
for
just a Pikachu. Small Pikachu. Pass. Who made this, bro?
What's your choice with this one?
Okay, that
Smash
is
or
just a
pass?
dragon. Dude, this freaking video sucks. Yo, we got a blank. Nah, okay, we're not smashing the freaking dragon.
Will you choose smash or
That is just a
pass?
bird. We're skipping. Hang on. Go. Alright, hang on.
Will you choose smash or pass for
These are like
Chicken?
dumb questions, bro. Can we get a new host? Lee!
Smash or pass for Toxic?
Chicken, pass.
What's your choice for
Pass.
Mudkip? Smash.
Pass. Ooh. Smash.
Will you smash or pass this Pokemon character? Gardevoir. Smash or
Alright,
pass
back.
for this
Yeah,
one?
that's freaking.
Smash or pass for
Oh my god. Who is smashing this, bro? It's just a fish. Clip. Clip. Clip form. But what are we clipping, bro? Yeah, whatever, bro.
What's your choice point?
These are like so dumb, bro. Whose favorite Pokemon is this, dude? Like, who's being like, I'm gonna pull out the freaking Trapinch. When will stream? When will stream? I don't know. Gosh. When is the stream coming? It freaking came and gone, bro. Well, it's not gone, but it's about to be. Gosh. Pass.
What is your choice for
That's so dumb. Who freaking made this, bro? Please make more, says this guy. Hey, let's investigate, bro. Absolute retard. Yo, peace sign. Okay. Okay, hang on.
Welcome back, friends.
This is a bot, dude. This is like pure Goy swap. Yeah, this sucks.
Welcome.
Moving on. We're moving on. What are we doing now? My For You page is freaking ruined. Go to rose.shop and react to Temu quality items. Leave me alone. Yeah. How about we do Scary Comp 76? What about this one? Well, what do y'all think of this? Turn off the stream. Rose. Middle vid. Turn fan off. I would send you a rose, but I'm using it. My god, bro. Y'all suck, bro. Y'all suck as a chat. Rose.shop. Rose.shop. He's just spamming it. Right. Let's see what we're watching. Uncanny, we could do that. Big fat guy. I'm not gonna. Grandma pleasing herself, I think. Reddit mod freak out on neighbor full original unedited ring doorbell. Yeah, come on. Gay Italian pregnant. Oh, what are y'all thinking about this one? Or what are y'all thinking? Lower your mic, please. Mic too low. Okay, y'all stressing me out, bruh. Are we doing gay Italian pregnant Luigi? Alright, 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'm seeing more twos. Okay, Cat Creeper put 2 and then 1. Dude, y'all confusing me, bro. Okay, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Maybe no. We will this stream end when you can just leave. You can just leave. Okay, we're not doing gay Italian pregnant Luigi. That one Christian edit. A house with no windows, that seems pretty cool. But how about this one? Y'all want to do this one? Test my knowledge a little bit. Your nose is pointy like a Jew. Yeah, get the frick out of my chat! I'm sorry, guys. Napoleon vehicle. Yeah, okay. Let's just look at some videos. I'm gonna pick one, and that's what we're doing. Method short horror film. Yeah. Hang on, can you shut the operation down? Horrible singing. I'm not singing. It's called whistling. We're going on our way back up. We're doing this one. That's it. We're doing it. We're committing to it. We're fully doing it.
On April 16 of 2023, at around 12 a.m., a man named
let's watch
Jacob
this.
wakes up to a strange noise outside his room. Trembling with fear, he gets out of bed and encounters
Bro,
something that leaves him
hold on,
extremely
house,
unnerved.
bro. And the paint's peeling off the walls and
I
everything.
featured a video from Jacob, who you may
You
remember
probably-
as a man who inherited an old
You probably
house
weigh
with a creepy clown doll
160
that belonged to
pounds.
his grandmother.
Okay, that's a
The
normal
clown
weight.
doll, known as Jeffrey,
Say-
scares him.
I'm
Because of
not
this,
saying that.
He keeps Jeffrey locked up in a separate room away
You're
from
not
him.
clipping me, bro.
But then one night, something happens that spooks Jacob out of his mind. It's close to midnight when a loud bang wakes him up. He hears a couple more noises. Before
Dude, why would you
suddenly
live in this
realizing that the
house,
sounds
dude?
are
This
coming
place
from
is
the next
abandoned.
where the clown doll was put.
Okay.
What happens next scares the living daylights out of him. Take a look.
I just heard banging.
This stuff's retarded, bro. This is obviously state. Why do I? You're not tricking me! Good living conditions. We're freaking out of here. We're out of this freaking vid. This video sucks. My chat sucks. Everyone sucks, dude. We're refreshing YouTube. We're fully refreshing it. Oh my goodness. Good. Okay, you can tell he thinks he deserves life. Dude, I'm not being like Los Polos, bro. Now, what about this one? I convinced a stranger to rob a bank. 15 million views. What do y'all think? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, guys. Eggs videos. I'm just gonna click on it. React to PewDiePie reacting to that vegan teacher reacting to PewDiePie. React to a fish hatchery. Oh my goodness, bro. Y'all suck, bro. We're freaking... Listen, I gotta make clips for YouTube, bro. And we gotta find a video and stick to it. So what? Just give me some video suggestions. Come to Staten Island. No. Come on, I need some suggestions. Little. Son thinks he's making it. You never know. Oh. Brody thinks he deserves a chance. Okay. Y'all are just mean, bro. And I forgot to put my chat up here. I should be showing my chat box now. It's not showing anything, bro. Future dumpster truck driver. Okay. The heck? Yeah, I'm fixing something. You're both. Factory, okay. Hello. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're picking something, we're sticking to it. What the frick? This video has no title. You probably collect toys like a little baby man. What a find. Do you have a sword to go with the armor? Yes, I do. Get a real job. This N-word really bought a night suit. I'm dead. Okay, bro. Leave me alone, dude. Y'all are just freaking mean for no reason, bro. And my freaking things aren't working. I can't get, like, chat box to pop up. Oh, shoot. I messed something up. Yeah, let me try to fix them. Okay, and chat box is working now. Let me see how good it works. Okay, it's actually working pretty good. Now people on YouTube can see the stuff I have to put up with. Okay. This guy is named Christ Knight. Inward thinks they a hero. Okay, dude. Well. Alcohol stream. This is my chat now. Can you show us the sword? I'm not showing. Wait. You gonna cut the stream? Bro probably lives with his parents. Okay, dude. No, that's none of your business. What are we watching? What are we doing? What are we watching? What are we playing? What are we doing? We've been in here like this whole time. We haven't figured out anything, dude. Are you gonna listen to... The gang genuinely has a mom. Blank. Monkey versus Benjamin, scroll up. Monkey versus Benjamin. Oh my god, dude, that's such a lame video! Type of person to fail elementary. Okay, I failed kindergarten, but I'm not gonna get into that. Just took it again. It was simple.
This video contains dark themes, crude humor, and bad things. Please click off if
Alright, let's see.
don't like these bad things.
Gang has a loving family talking about some Christ night. Go save your parents' divorce. You know what, dude? Whatever. You on my chat watching me.
The man himself. I will give you $7,000 just to go to hell. I heard you want to do a rap battle. Well, talk to me. Instead, you go on a
Doesn't even sound like him.
I am impressed by your traumatized cat. A hanger, a stabber, and abused by her dad. Monocyte monologues have been read by my monocle Zergoyim writing literature club. It's not a good
this kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Bro saving up to save his dad, I'm crying. Okay.
Just Benjamin.
Why are you in my school? You're a little overage. Are you waiting to find Nazi to pick up a cupcake? Stuff you do to the world should totally be addressed. I don't care that you have money
sucks,
to
bro.
leave unimpressed. Welcome to the club. We have many things to read, like this file that talks about your sex life with Epstein. When it comes to cutting Palestine, you're pretty well seasoned. At least when Yuri cuts, it's for sexual reasons. Even though I may be in your reality, you're a genocidal host, so I seriously do eat. You're on the loose now, but when I've caught you, you'll just be in a net. No more Yahoo.
Don't put me in a net.
No more Yahoo.
With your goofy ass stats, I think you'll get scoliosis.
Watch TikTok, dude. Go watch TikTok by yourself, bro. Shit. Ain't watching no TikTok, bro. Play some games. You know what?
You killed some too. Let's face it, you're evil.
Let me think.
Out of 3 of my closest friends, you're turning most of Gaza into sand. Don't gaslight me into thinking I'm worse. When you have Hitler's tactics fully rehearsed. I'm the better president that you
I don't know. I might play some Gmod. What do you think about some Gmod? Get one of my friends on. Go watch Joe Bart. I'm not watching Joe Bart, bro. You wanna watch Joe Bart? You can freaking read.
Monica for president, 2026. Monica for president, 2026. Monica for
No, not your corny, dude. Do you have any friends to see Gmod? No, ain't no friends want to see Gmod.
Oh boy, Daddy Netanyahu, this was the best rap battle I've ever seen, and I've seen a great many.
Thanks, yes, friends. Okay.
Without a doubt, the greatest one.
Yeah, get this trash off my TV, bruh. My videos freaking suck, bro. This guy lost his mind. That one Christian edit you're looking for. The heck are with these videos, bro? And these ads, bro. These sins for freaking nasty ads. Freaking hate these ads, bro. So dumb. These videos suck, bro. Y'all actually ruined my FYP, bro. You know, bro, scared. Can you click top right icon on YouTube? Bro, scared. Can you go to command prompt? Click top right icon on YouTube, please. Rapping for Jesus might be song of the year. Click the little X on the top of the stream. Leave me be, bro. Where's Rap for Jesus? Where was that at? Is that, yeah, okay, here it is. 97 million views, bro. Everyone and their mom has watched this video. Here we go.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap, do a hip hop.
Ads bot on you.
My sermon, an urban kick. My rhymes are fly.
You need a rebrand, maybe a samurai Christian. I did, you know, most samurais believed in some fucking booty. No, Buddha, whatever his name is, bro.
He's a life changer, miracle arranger. Born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a changer. And he died for your sin.
They were more honorable. Bro, samurais were not more honorable, bro. They had some fucking femboys, bro. Samurais had freaking femboys. Gosh. Knights didn't have femboys, from my knowledge.
Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ.
Name one night. Inward can't make a night. Name. Let me think of one night. One night. Let me think. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face. Alright, let me think of one night. Fake fan. Bro's LARPing. LARP. Bro, yeah, I guess I am LARPing, bruh. I got a freaking night suit, bro. That's like the definition of LARP, pretty much, dude. Okay, one night, what's a good night? Alexander the Great. There we go. Name 5 kings. King Henry. King David. That's 2. Napoleon. King Henry II. And King Henry IV. Actually making me mad, dude. LARP, bro. Holy LARP. Just putting a bunch of X's now. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna watch? You wanna watch some scary stuff, dude? I'm from Morocco, and you're disrespecting my culture. So, isn't Morocco freaking Mexican, bro? I ain't got nothing to do with no Mexicans. Go to Temu and buy stuff. No, bro, I'm gonna go to Temu and see some dildo, bro. I ain't trying to do that, bro. We had nights. Broke boy. Okay, I'm looking at Morocco had nights. Now, let me see where Morocco's at. Sounds like a Mexican country. I'm not... it's a freaking demon country, bro. That's like a store of Satan. 6-sided store. Yeah, MF ain't have no nights, bro. Thick. It's hard to type in this. Yeah, bro, this ain't no night, bro. Look at this, bro. This freaking... This is nothing, bro. Ain't no medieval night. This is just a guy on horseback. Hang on. I'm from Morocco and you're disrespecting my culture. Go to Temu and buy stuff. Okay, broke boy. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Can you open command prompt and type something? Better than America Army. That is a night. Bleep. Yeah, bro. Whatever. Morocco sucks. Morocco is just a bunch of terrorists. It looks like. Or freaking Satanists. Got a freaking Satan store. Freemason store on their flag, bruh. Bro, I can't. It's MAGA people like you ruining culture. MAGA people like me, bro. I ain't no freaking MAGA, bro. Blackmail material. You white people don't have any, and just steal it. Alright, dude. I think European has a lot of culture, bro. Frick, bro. We had like the Roman Empire, bro. We had freaking knights. We had in the Victorian area. I mean, heck, we even had cowboys, bro. Like cowboys and stuff. That's freaking white culture, bro. Frick, bro. Like, without white people, they want to be freaking skyscrapers, bro. Freaking. Especially Russia. You had nothing. I had nothing, bro. But all black people got us some freaking voodoo and some doo-doo, bro. And some, like, some clay pots. And some, I don't know, bro. Whatever. You LARPing, you are racist. I'm from, Africa. You spelled Africa wrong. From Africa, yeah. Ain't nothing freaking important about Africa, bro. There was nothing in Africa, like, worth going to see, bro, besides the animals. The only reason people go to Africa is to see the animals, bro. Not to see any culture. People go to freaking, like, Italy and freaking France to see culture, bro. Not freaking anywhere in Africa. You racist MAGA pig. Look at America, you idiot. Dude, I am not MAGA. I'm not MAGA, bro. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, bro. I'm just I mean, I guess I'm just, conservative, I guess, What about Ice? Go to Cat Creeper, he's live. I'm not going to any freaking Cat Creeper, bro. I don't care. Alright. We're going to a video, we're sticking to it no matter what, bro. Alright, I actually need something to post on YouTube. Alright, let's see. YouTube sucks, bro. Bro, what happened to my YouTube? Oh, we're going back to, like, the videos I already clicked on. That's what we're doing. Okay. Oh, what are y'all thinking? Go watch Smith. Can I be mod now? You are a weak man. You are a weak man behind that armor. Okay, Captain America. Okay. Alright, come on, what are we watching? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. My mama told me to pick this one, but I'm not gonna to listen to her. Okay, what do y'all feel about the Judas paradox? We're done with Smash or Pass. You can't name a reason why Africa sucks because you're just racist and use your religion to cover it up. Bro, I'm not racist, bro. Like, to be a Christian, you have to believe everyone was created in the image of God. Which, I believe that, obviously. Freaking Africa sucks. Because, like, I mean... what are you gonna do in Africa, bro? Just, like... I mean, it's just like a bunch of war. Is that... a helmet, or did you get your head stuck in a medieval watering can? That is retarded. Branch of Christianity. Branch of Christianity. Okay, I would say I'm Baptist. Yeah, because I go to a Baptist church, so I guess that makes me Baptist. Everyone is made in God's image, but black people? I didn't say that. Oh, you freaking made me say it, dude. Freaking everyone, including black people, including Asian people, including freaking Muslim people, they're all made in the image of God. I'm gay. Is fake, bro. Shut up. Get out of my head. Does God hate me? God does not hate you. God doesn't hate anyone. Alright, we're freaking doing the Judas Paradox. Are y'all ready for the Judas Paradox? Here we go. It's about to be a crazy video. Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. Arthur freaking Schopenhauer. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. To me, at least, it doesn't.
30 pieces of silver. That's the going rate for the most famous betrayal in human history. The price ancient sources tell us was paid to Judas Iscariot for identifying Jesus to the temple authorities in the Garden of Gethsemane. 30 pieces of silver, which in first century Judea was roughly the value of a slave, the compensation owed if your ox gored someone's service to death. Not a fortune, not life-changing wealth, just enough to make the transaction
Okay,
official.
okay, hang on. Let me look at the clip. What the fake clip did you make of me? Everyone is made in God's image, but black people? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. How freaking cool, bro. You're so freaking clever. You're so freaking cool and clever. I support your channel, but is your armor real? Yes, it's real. Freaking all wheels, bro. My armor is real. Dude. I believe that black people. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back to the Judas Paradox. Let's have a nice, fun little video. Come to Russia, we stream. Yeah, I hate freaking commies, bro. I hate commies. You're a freaking commie. You're a freaking dirty commie pig. Frick.
Binding under Jewish law. Here's what nobody talks about when they reduce Judas to a
I didn't
cautionary
mean
tale
that.
about greed.
I'm sure you're not a
God is
communist.
sovereign, if the crucifixion was always the plan, if Jesus himself repeatedly predicted his own death and resurrection, if the entire architecture of Christian salvation depends on Christ dying on a Roman cross at that specific Passover, in that specific year, under those specific circumstances, then somebody had to betray him. The machinery of redemption required a betrayer. The cosmic plan demanded a traitor. Which means Judas didn't just happen to be greedy at a convenient moment in salvation history. He was
Yeah, the Judas
necessary.
Paradox is like really interesting to me. Because like if it wasn't for Judas, then you know, Jesus wouldn't have been sent to the cross. But I mean, was there like any way for Judas not to do it? And if Judas didn't do it, then it would like what would happen, you know, would Jesus never be sent on to the cross? I mean, you know, in my own personal belief, I believe like Judas had a choice, but like in the end, like something else down the line would have happened to where Jesus would have ended up on a cross, like one way or another. I believe. What do y'all think? Yo. 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 Okay, is that it? Yeah, is that all you gotta say? Dude, stop putting your Twitch link, bro. Okay. I'm continuing the video.
He was cosmically required. He was playing a role that someone had to play, or the entire theological framework collapses. So was Judas a villain who chose evil, or was he an instrument fulfilling predestined necessity? Did he have free will, or was he a puppet dancing strings he couldn't see?
Do you think Judas went to heaven?
If betrayal
Well,
was
nah,
required
he
for
hung himself,
salvation
didn't
to
he?
occur,
I don't think he
then
went
who
to heaven.
actually bears
You
responsibility?
know, like, a
for
part of me
what
kind of
happened
thought,
in
like,
the
Jesus,
garden?
you know, would forgive him.
These aren't comfortable questions.
Because he was, like,
They're
necessary
the
or
kind of
something, but I don't
questions
know.
that theology prefers to leave buried beneath 2,000
I'll get
years
on
of
Amigo if
sermons about the
everybody
dangers
comes to
of
my
greed
stream.
and the importance of loyalty. But they
Yeah,
won't
you're gonna
stay
get
buried.
banned, but you're gonna see one
Because the
big O
Judas
there,
paradox
and you're gonna
sits
get
at the
banned.
intersection of divine sovereignty and human responsibility. And it exposes contradictions that most Christian traditions would rather not examine too closely. Start with what the text actually says. All four Gospels include Judas. All four describe the betrayal. But they don't agree on the details, and the differences matter. Matthew says Judas approached the chief priests
Alright,
and
as
asked
long
if they
as
would
you
give him
take
to hand over
responsibility
Jesus.
for your actions,
They settled
you
on
won't
30
get banned.
pieces of silver.
So
It's
skip,
transactional,
and you're fine.
calculated,
Okay.
motivated by money.
Yeah, okay,
Mark and Luke include similar accounts,
That's
but
not
with
how it
less
works,
emphasis
bro.
on the financial negotiation. John adds a detail the others don't. Satan entered into him. The betrayal isn't just human greed in John's telling. It's demonic influence, spiritual warfare manifesting through human action.
Wow.
So which is it? Greed or possession? Human calculation or supernatural compulsion? The Gospels themselves can't quite agree on Judas's motivation, which is strange for the most pivotal
Very
betrayal in the
interesting.
entire narrative. If this moment is so crucial, if Judas's action sets in motion the events that lead to the cross and therefore to salvation, you'd expect the accounts to be consistent, detailed, theologically clear about what drove him. Instead, we get fragments that don't quite fit together. Motivation.
What drove him? Yeah, I need a drink. Hang on, give me a sec. How am I gonna do this? Like, I don't need a drink anymore. Alright. Oh my goodness. Almost heavy. Alright, let's continue.
That shift depending on which gospel you're reading. A character who functions more as plot device than fully realized human being. But let's assume for a moment that the traditional reading is correct, that Judas was motivated by greed, that he saw an opportunity to profit from betraying his teacher and took it. Even granting that interpretation, the paradox remains. Because Jesus knew. He knew from the beginning.
Yeah.
At the Last Supper,
Check,
he tells
so
the
he
disciples that one of them will betray him.
Okay, that sounds
He
good.
identifies Judas specifically by giving him the piece of bread. John's Gospel records Jesus saying, "What you are about to do quickly." That's not the language of someone being surprised by betrayal. That's someone giving permission, even instruction, for the betrayal to proceed.
And
I
earlier,
despise you.
much earlier,
Okay.
Jesus is recorded as saying he chose 12 disciples, and one of them is a devil. He knew. He selected Judas, knowing what Judas would do. He brought Judas into the inner circle, made him treasurer of the group's common fund, kept him close for 3 years, all while aware that this man would eventually hand him over to the authorities who wanted him dead. Why? If Jesus could see what was coming, if he knew Judas's character, if he understood the role Judas would play, why
You
choose
like
him at all?
Peter.
Why not select a different 12th disciple? Someone who wouldn't betray, someone who would remain loyal. The theological answer usually given is that Jesus chose Judas to fulfill prophecy. Psalm 41 contains a line about being betrayed by a close friend who shared bread. Zechariah mentions 30 pieces of silver as a price. The Old Testament passages get read backward through the lens of the New Testament events, and suddenly they become predictions, divine foreknowledge written into Scripture centuries before the events occurred.
Let me give my input on this. So okay, what he's trying to say is, like, I guess, like, Judas was, like, kind of, like, forced to, like, uphold the prophecy, so he, like, didn't really have a choice, and, like, he was, like, gonna go to hell, like, no matter what he did, I guess. So, lol, your green screen. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. What are you reacting to? The Judas Paradox. Y'all want to continue watching this? What do y'all want to do? It is kind of boring for stream. This is kind of like, you know, personal time type stuff. Hello? Everyone just stopped. Oh, this video is kind of slow. Hang on. I'm just gonna ignore you. Yeah, top 5 disturbing camping encounters. Oh, now that video is a little too long. Dude, these videos are long, bro. Oh no, let me go back to my home. Scariest depictions of hell. What are y'all thinking about, what are y'all thinking about this? What do y'all think? God. Lord have mercy. The strangest painting ever. Fear of Nedorak. Blah blah blah. Scariest ARG. Or animals religious. This seems kind of interesting. Hey, what do y'all think about this one? What do y'all think? This seems like an actual, like, interesting video. What are y'all thinking? Yeah, hang on. I gotta look at something.
Dude, because honestly, like, don't do it. Don't do what? Yo, bro, I should have been paying attention. Short for paying attention. Yo, bro, I should have been paying attention. Also, I think only you guys can see the freaking chat box. I just realized that. That's what. That's what Price was.
Yeah, this is a guy that's been, you know, mocking me this whole time. Here he is. This is a guy that's been, you know, mocking me this whole time. Here he is. How do you feel?
He's reacting to me.
What do you have to say, bruh? How do you feel?
So, like,
what do you have to say, bruh?
How do you feel?
What do you have to say, bruh?
So it's gonna, like,
I can't even hear him. Hang on.
Like, because it had such a big delay, it's gonna have, like,
I can't even hear him. Hang on.
moving back.
Yo, your mic's too low! Your mic's too low! No one can hear you! Yo, your mic's too low! Your mic's too low! No one can hear you! Yo, your mic's too low!
That sound's just gonna be going constantly running. I feel like that's gonna get annoying pretty fast.
Yeah, staying in darkness, bruh. You freaking scared, bruh. Yeah, staying in darkness, bruh. You freaking scared, bruh. Yeah, we're moving on.
Here, I'm trying to find the one where I did. Oh, I found it.
We're watching this video.
Join our new seminar, Religion and Science.
If my mic's
Hang on.
you know, just say something, alright?
Join our new seminar, Religion and Science.
Okay.
There's an echo. Why is there an echo?
Dude, I wish I could see my
There's an echo. What the frick? I still hear the guy. How do I get rid of him? What the frick? Oh, there we go. Oh, we got rid of him, guys.
To learn about cosmology, the cognitive science of religion, and more, go to religiondepartment.com/religion and science. Chimpanzees are just as spiritual as humans, or so said the late renowned primatologist Jane Goodall. During her field...
Freaking this, yeah, untrustworthy. Untrustworthy. The chimpanzees ain't got no religion, bro.
Work in Tanzania, she observed chimpanzees acting kind of odd at the base of a waterfall. These chimps, who normally avoid water, would spend up to 10 minutes rhythmically swaying around the waterfall, stamping their feet, sitting in the stream.
Dude, they're only doing that because they're bored, bro.
Around it and throwing rocks over it. Goodall called these behaviors a dance that she thinks is inspired by feelings of awe, which she links to spirituality. She says, "I think chimpanzees
no wonder you don't show your face. Holy.
They don't talk about it. They can't.
What are you talking about, bro?
You get the feeling that it's all locked up inside them, and the only way they can express it is through this fantastic rhythmic dance." Goodall is not the only scientist who has suggested that animals might practice something resembling religion. Ethologists or scientists have documented behaviors responding to death in a variety of species that have been compared to wakes or funerals. And a large body of evidence appears to show that many animals experience emotions like grief, joy, and yes, maybe even awe. But this raises a bunch of questions about what counts as religion. Do feelings of awe and grief actually amount to religion? What about behaviors that resemble dancing?
Let me tell you what counts as religion, bro. So, I'm not trying to be mean or rude here. You either believe in a real God, you know, a Christian God, non-Mormonism, just like any, like, Christian denomination, you know, like Catholics, Orthodox, Baptist, Pentecostal, I guess. But any other religion is fake and dumb. My opinion. Yeah, it might be a little disrespectful. You know, it says in the Bible, I'm not sure, like, the exact verse, not to mock other religions, I believe, but, oh, well. I'm not naming any specific ones, so. Okay, Crusty Toenail supports Israel. Okay, yeah, good to know, I guess. Alright, let's continue.
Behaviors, religious rituals. In many ways, asking whether or not animals have religion forces us to think about what religion is in the first place. Back in 2018, an orca named Talekwa made headlines around the world. She had given birth to a calf who died shortly after, and she proceeded to carry the calf's dead body on her back for 17 days across 1,000 miles.
Yeah, that's not religious, it's just being sad.
Orca biologist Deborah Giles noted that what Talekwa did was not easy. She needed to continually retrieve the body of her baby as it sunk into the ocean. She needed to hold her breath for long periods of time as carrying the body on her back restricted her breathing. Giles said, "It's obvious what's happening. You cannot interpret it any other way. This is an animal that is grieving for its dead baby, and she doesn't."
So how is that anything to do with like religion? It's just like an emotion.
Howard argues that when we attribute emotions to animals, we are projecting our own experiences onto them. In an article published in The Guardian, he addressed the whole Talekwa situation, purposefully referring to the whale by the less emotionally charged designation, J35. Howard writes that it is impossible to scientifically test whether J35 was in fact experiencing grief. If you believe J35 was displaying evidence of mourning or grief, you are making a case that rests on faith, not on scientific endeavor. However, neuroscientists argue that we can safely conclude that at least some animals are experiencing emotions analogous to what humans experience. Brain imaging studies have shown important similarities in the structure and chemistry of animal and human brains in areas related to emotion. Cross-species neuroscience studies have shown that primary emotions are linked to subcortical regions of the brain that are anatomically, neurochemically, and functionally homologous in all mammals that have been studied. In other words, human mammals alike share neurological structures that provide a neural substrate for primary emotions. There's also evidence for emotional capacity in non-mammals. For example, some studies have found that birds can experience fear, frustration, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. Based on all this research, the biologist Mark
that's called, you know, survival. You know, you have to have those things to, you know, survive. Duh, everyone knows that.
Was this this an example of Talequa engaging in a funeral for her baby, or was this J35 inexplicably toying with its deceased offspring? Animals' reactions to death have been documented in other species besides orcas, and have been frequently compared to human death rituals like funerals. For example, elephants appear to more normal emotions amounts to bad biology. So what about ritual behavior? Going back to that orca, was this an example of Talequa engaging in a funeral for her baby, or was this J35 inexplicably toying with its deceased offspring? Animals.
Yeah, but it was just, you know, playing with this little dead baby, bro, like a toy, bro. That's what I think. Again, orcas are evil, bro. Like orcas, dolphins, they're freaking evil. That's what I believe.
Reactions to death have been documented in other species besides orcas, and have been frequently compared to human death rituals like funerals. For example, elephants appear to mourn their dead. They've been seen staying with deceased members of their herd for extended periods of time, gently touching and caressing the body with their trunks and showing signs of distress, and even covering the dead with dirt or leaves. A video captured in 2016 showed that members of 3 different elephant families visited the corpse of a fallen matriarch, repeatedly passing by the body and engaging with it through touch and smell. A 2019 study found that a group of gorillas in Rwanda engaged in mourning behaviors after the death of a male and female pair. For days following their deaths, members of their pack gathered around the bodies, touching and grooming them. In chimpanzees, mothers have been observed carrying their deceased infants for days or even weeks, grooming the body. But even if we can establish that animals do in fact experience emotions like awe or grief, and that they do indeed engage in ritualized behavior, an important question still remains. Does all of this count as religion? Religion is famously difficult to define. The word encompasses an impossibly huge and diverse constellation of components. Sacred texts, worship of deities, theories about the origins of the universe, moral codes. An important question still remains. Does all of this count as religion of components? Sacred texts, worship of deities.
Wow. May God have mercy upon him.
Deities, theories about the origins of the universe, moral codes, prayer, meditation, pilgrimage, festivals, Jesus action figures. Now, scholars have argued that we cannot define religion by essential characteristics. This is called essentialism. Essentialism is the idea that things in the world are defined by having certain fundamental characteristics or traits, and if it doesn't have those traits...
I'm not gonna lie, this video is boring me. How many people are left in my stream? It's like 12 o'clock, bro. Yeah, everyone left. Everyone left in the stream. Okay, someone came back. Do you think animals are religious? No, I don't think animals are religious, bro. Like, all this video showed so far are freaking, just animals, you know, just playing with dead animals, bro. By, like, you know, touching them. You know, I believe, you know, animals can feel pain. You think animals instantly go to heaven or without soul? I don't know. Let me think. Because, that is a hard question, you know, because, you know, like dogs and stuff, you know, they're more emotional, but like ants and like fish, you know, I don't know. I mean, like, biblically, I don't know. You know, would you say that maybe only animals with certain mental capacity have a soul? You know what? Maybe, yeah, I think I would say that, you know, like dogs and cats, and, you know, like, I guess, like other animals, but, like, you know, like ants and, like, beetles and cockroaches, I don't think they have a soul. Kind of like lobsters, you know, I don't think lobsters have souls. Because, like, they only, like, live just to, you know, just to survive, you know. well, like a dog can like play with the other dog and stuff, and things like that, So yeah, I think some animals go to heaven, some animals just like biological machines, I guess. Like kind of like robots, just made out of meat. Alright, yeah, let's continue the video.
It doesn't count. For example, religion is often thought to be rooted in belief in the supernatural. Without this, it can't be religion. This view can be traced to Protestant and Enlightenment concepts of religion that emphasize written texts and doctrines, as well as the cognitive acceptance of their propositions. In many ways, this makes the definition of religion to always look like Protestant Christianity, a form of religion that does indeed emphasize texts, doctrines, and creedal acceptance of particular truth claims.
Do you think that animals with a soul know of God upon birth? Honestly, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if animals could like understand the concept of God. I mean, they can like, I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, honestly, like, I really don't know the answer to that question. God is the only way into heaven after all. Yeah, that's true, but God's not like a robot. He can like have mercy upon things. Just like the tribal people on the islands and stuff, like they never heard of the gospel. So people who don't like hear of the gospel, God can still, have mercy upon them and still let them into heaven. But if you heard of the gospel and you rejected it, for like example, you're like a Christian and you tell like a Muslim about God and the Bible and stuff. And he has like, he has a phone, he's able to look it up for himself, but he just ignores it and just continues to worship Allah, So, that Muslim would go to hell. But like the tribal people that has, never heard of God or Jesus Christ, I believe that, God will have mercy upon them. Because, like, God is God, So, I mean, God has like full understanding of everyone. He knows your situation. He knows what you truly feel in your heart, So, yeah, God can have mercy upon animals too. If you want to collab, bruh, don't want to collab. Alright, let's look at this.
Definitions of religion are
Man, this freaking night suit's getting real heavy. What? A little confused. Like the host.
Is he a part of my stream? Has he been added?
Yeah, I'm not collabing with you. You're not being collabed with.
Oh shoot! I can see myself on his stream.
Okay, he's stuck. He's stuck here.
I can't see.
How do I get rid of you?
Here, I'll undo it. Give me a second. I also can't hear you in case you can hear me. Disconnect.
Alright.
Show on stream. Oh, I can't get. Oh, but your green screen doesn't work otherwise, so you just look stupid.
I can't hear him. His mic's too low. Yeah, goodbye. Sorry I had to do that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is sick. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This stream's been going on for a while. And just like our animals religious video is freaking stupid, bro. Your green screen didn't work on my stream, by the way. Sorry to hear that. So what I'm thinking just I'm gonna call it quits here. This video sucks. The stream sucked. It all sucked. But I had a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna go. Alright, so bye guys. See you next time. And peace. Oh yeah. Alright, God bless y'all. Hang on. I'm probably gonna get off unless you wanna watch. Okay, I'm getting off too! Okay. Okay.